Hi everyone, this is Bethany, BA Crafty Girl, and I am here with the next project in my Christmas, winter, whatever series. So I'm gonna go on ahead and get started. I am making a card for you today. It is a 6-ish by 3 1/4-ish card. And if you want the exact dimensions, I'll put them down in the box. But I just wanted to do something a little different. I am using a new stamp set that I acquired over Thanksgiving break, and it is called Christmas Surprise. This is the main stamp in the stamp set, and this is the stamp that I used. It comes with 2 others that I thought I would show you just so you knew. It's a set of 3 stamps, and here's the other 2 stamps in the set, and the sentiments are attached, as you can see. So I went on ahead and colored up my image, and here it is right here. I used Prismacolor pencils and Gamsol, and then this bling right here that I used on the tree I actually bought at Walmart, and this is what it looks like. It's the Offray brand. It is by where you get the ribbon. Like at my Walmart, there's the shells with the ribbon on it, and then there's like hangy things above the ribbon, and this is one of the things. It's like where you can, like next to it is, you can get them in white or in pink, and then you can get like the little clips to make hair ties and things. So that's where I got that. And then to make them, the red and the blue, I used 2 Copic markers. I used R39, which is garnet, and B97, which is night blue. So that's how I did that, and you just color right on them. And I honestly thought that that would not work, and it worked beautifully. It was awesome. So I will definitely be using that trick again in the future. So this is my little image, and I'm going to go on ahead and do my card front. And here's my card base. It is Papertrey Ink Pure Poppy cardstock, and I am using the Paper Collection Aspen Frost by Basic Gray. This might very well be my favorite collection this year. I really, really like it. So I'm going to go on ahead and adhere that with my purple ATG gun, and it does a really wide strip of adhesive, which I love. It took me a while to get used to it though, I will say that, and honestly I think it runs better than the pink one. Like, I just feel like it's sturdier, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna center this. I'm gonna have a pretty thick border around because the paper pad I'm using is 6 by 6 and my card is a little taller than 6 inches. So pretty thick border around. And then I'm gonna go on ahead and put my image on, and as you can see, it will hang off the side, which I am perfectly fine with. I kind of designed it that way because this card will be hand delivered. And I think I'm gonna adhere that on flat. I got this ATG at Michael's if anyone is looking for it. I'm just going to adhere it right in the center, and this is a little difficult to do with the camera in your face. I'm going to do my best. Oh, I'm upside down. Ah, come on. Okay. back to our regularly scheduled programming. I'm going to adhere this as close to the center as I can. There we go. And I'm just checking to see if there was any adhesive overlap. And there's not. Good deal. So there's that. Okay. And then I cut these little swirlies out. This is from the Holly Motifs Spellbinders that came out last year. And what I am going to do is I guess I should have adhered these on the back of this, but I'm just going to slip it in there. So pretty. And then push that back down, and hopefully that'll hold the bottom part, and then I'm going to lift those little, where's my glue? Lift these up and put some glue behind. I am using the Aqua Mono Aqua. It's just water-based, and it's not the two-way glue that the Mono Multi is. I do have to be careful with this glue, the water-based one, because I live in a fairly dry, well, not even fairly dry, I live in a very dry climate, and sometimes it warps my paper a little bit. I do like the Mono Multi better, but that was just what was on my table, so that's what I used. So there's that, and then I'm going to do the same to the bottom. And this is just cut out of some blue paper from a collection. I really like how Basic Gray does that. They give you some, you know, they're not plain necessarily, but distressed solid colors, which is nice. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of this before I stick it under. All right, and then, so when I was coloring this image, I went on ahead and stamped the whole stamp, and the sentiment is on it, and I had debated cutting it off and then like doing something different and putting the sentiment elsewhere, but instead what I decided to do, I colored down kind of almost on top of the sentiment when I was coloring, and then what I did is in a pattern paper from the collection, this green, I just stamped just the sentiment and cut it into a fishtail banner on both sides, and it's going to layer right on top. So it's going to look like all it is the image. You're not going to see that there was the sentiment connected to it, and I just think it's going to give it, it's a simple thing to do to give it a more polished look. That's kind of what I'm going for on that. So I'm going to use my foam adhesive. Here it is. And I think I'm going to do 3 strips like that. And there's that. Okay, and now I'm going to go on ahead and do the inside. This is the blue paper that I used for the swirls on the front with the spellbinders. I'm going to use my ATG. And this is also going to be centered. I don't know if this ATG glue is stickier than the other, or if it's just because it's a bigger strip. It seems stickier, but as you can see, it's not very easy to pull up. Okay, so there's that. Ooh, sorry, bumped the camera. And then I'm going to adhere this border piece, and part of it broke, so I'm going to show you how to fix that. And I have a feeling this is just going to be perfect. It is perfect. A little big. And this is going to be adhered down the side. And I didn't do it the whole length of the card because my card is longer than 6x6, and I was working with 6x6 paper. So there's that. And then this little leaf fell off, or this little pine thingy fell off. So I'm going to take my Tombow and just kind of dab some on and glue this puppy on, and no one's even going to know that it had fallen off previously. Ta-da! Alright, so now that's back together because I was not going to repunch that. And then I cut this elongated oval from Nestability. I'm going to glue this down with my ATG. This is going to be the place for someone to write, and it's going to be a little off center so that it doesn't cover up my punch there. And then I have this little sliver of that striped paper from the front because I did not measure correctly. Imagine that. And that's going to go right here, and I'm going to use the Tombow. I had a big glob of glue. That's why I wiped it off on my craft mat, if you heard that. And this is going to go not clear to the edge of that punch, but closer to the punched edge than the not punched edge, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm going to glue that down. And there's the inside. I might take one of my paper tray ink dyes and do a little Merry Christmas, and I might add some stickles to the flourishes on the top and bottom. But that's it. Here's the front one more time, and here's the inside. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!